イングランドリーグ第33節。このゲームの舞台はマンチェスターユナイテッドのホームオールド・トラフォード。収容人数は7万5千を超えますが、今日も数多くのサポーターたちで埋め尽くされています。このシアター・オブ・ドリームズでの勝利がサポーターたちにとっては何よりの願いでしょう。この時間はマンチェスターユナイテッド対バーンリー、こちらをご覧いただきます。こちら今日の昼間の天候は晴れです。予報通りすっきりとした空の下、デーゲームが行われます。このゲームの解説は元日本代表ミッドフィルダー北澤剛さんです。北澤さん、どうぞよろしくお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いいたします。
まず前半見ていきましょう。イングランドリーグ第33節、マンチェスターユナイテッド対バーンリー。今日442のシステムで来ているんですが、北澤さん、はい、このサイドバック、これはクロスバーよりわずかに上。マンチェスターユナイテッドが決定的なチャンスを迎えたシーンでした。バーンリーは現在リーグ失点数が一番多いチームというデータが出ています。スペースを狙う。さあ一気にカウンター。さあつながるか。どうする。カウンターを仕掛けていきます。ビードラ、ディオゴ・ダロト。マンチェスターユナイテッドホーム戦ではここまでの5試合まだ負けたことがなく、非常に地元では優秀な成績を収めています。ビードラ、ロイスからベルナー、ブラッディ。このボールはウッド、フワンマター、マルシャ、裏を狙う。いいボ
ールですね。
バーンリー、あわやというシーンでしたが、ここはしのぎます。さあどこに出してくる。危ない。シュート。いや、いい反応でしたね、北澤さん。
いや、いい反応ですよね。ファインセーブですよね、これは。
このピンチよく防ぎました。ハート。
マンチェスターユナイテッドとしてはやっぱりこの高さは大きな武器ですよね。
このクリアボールに拾いたい。チャンスを演出できるか。
うわー、右サイド空いてましたけどもね。
ロイスからベルナー、
ゴールのとこのパス。
大きく縦へ。マクトミネ。さあカウンター、スピードを上げたいところ。ウッド、ふわっとしたボール。どうだ。ベルナーからのフィードボール。ハート、飛び出しての対応です。ウエストウッド、マルシャ、縦へのボール。激しいボールの奪い合いです。マンチェスターユナイテッド、ここでファウルをもらいます。この柔らかいシュート。うわ、サイドを縦に走らせます。コース空いた。ちょっと伸びてしまいました。レノン、 線へ長いボール。ロイス、ディオゴ・ダロト、中央へ。
いやー、甘いか。
レノンから縦、ディオゴ・ダロト、裏へ届くか。ジェームス・タルコウスキ、危ないシーンでしたが、ここはクリアの対応。長いボール、縦へ。さあウッド、このボールはウッド、かわした。ロイス、ここまでご覧になっていかがですか、北澤さん。
マンチェスターユナイテッドとしてはシュートも打ててますしね、試合も優位に進めてるんですけどもね、最後は決めきれないですよね。少しストレスがかかってくるかもしれませんね。
裏へのスルーパス、これはつながりませんでした。
取らないですか、レフェリー。
レノン、長いボールを送ります。フアンマタ、スペースを狙う。ダニエル・アマーティ、長いボールを送ります。
なかなかつながらないですよね。
マクトミネーからフアンマタ、さあつながるか。縦へのボール、ロイス、ミドル、
まだある。
ボールを追っていく、上げる中央へ。ジェームス・タルコウスキ、危ないところでしたが、なんとか切り抜けます。
仕掛けるか。
チャンスきた。ディオゴ・ダロトがこれはファウルを取られました。今日のゲームまだゴールシーンは見られていません。ご覧のように0対0です。このボールはカットされます。ポグバ、怪我でしばらく戦列を離れていましたが、今日これが久方ぶりのピッチとなっています。これをカットします。フアンマタ、ルーズになる。マクトミネー、ディオゴ・ダロト、この人は攻撃参加を非常に好む選手です。これは大事にしたいフリーキック。
いい位置じゃないですかね。先制のチャンスですね。
直接、ファインセーブです。直接でしたが止めます。
いい反応を見せましたよね、キーパー。キックも悪くなかったと思いますけども、ここはキーパーの方が1枚上手でしたね。
マンチェスターユナイテッドは3本目のコーナーになります。これはクリア。ウッド、スルーパス、これはどうだ。ハリー・マグワイア、フアンマタ、このボールはウッド、緩いボール。ポグバ、スルーパスを狙う。さあどうする。縦に送ります。そして今前半終了の笛が吹かれました。まだスコアレスです。さあ前半が終わりました。
マンチェスターユナイテッドとしては終盤にかけて非常に攻勢をかけてましたよね。この調子のまま後半に入っていけば得点が動く可能性は十分にありますね。
イングランドリーグ第33節、マンチェスターユナイテッド対バーンリー、0対0のまま折り返します。後半です。
マンチェスターユナイテッドとしては今足りないのはゴール前でいかに冷静さを保てるかということじゃないでしょうかね。
サイドへルーズボール、ブラッディ、バーンディ奪い返します。トーク、ウッド、どうする、上がっていけるか、フリーだがシュート、積極的に食い込んでいったんですが惜しくも外しています。
良かったですね。個人技からの突破でしたね。
ショー、バーンディ、先日の試合はあまり監督の采配が良くなかったというメディアの指摘もありましたね。
まあそうですね、後半守りに入りたい気持ちは分かっていたんですけども、逆に引きすぎたことによって相手に攻め込まれて失点してしまったわけですからね。
マルシャ、いいプレッシャー、ピーターズ、ベンジャミン・ミー、大きく縦へ、ダニエル・アマーティ、長いボール縦へ、マルシャ、ミドル、ポスト直撃、
まあクリアが精一杯ですよね。
シュート、マンチェスターユナイテッド、後半に入ってゲームが動きます。まさにタイミングでの勝利ですね。北澤さん、ギリギリのゴールです。見事でしたね。
そうですね、本当に際どいところを狙ってのスルーパス、オフサイドかなっていうところへのボールっていうのはね、やはり決定的なシーンにつながりますよね。
さあマンチェスターユナイテッド先制ゴールを決めました。1対0。
精神的なゆとりを持つことで視野がガッと広がってきますから、結果的に攻めのリズムっていうものが良くなってきますよね。
はい、ジョーンズ、ベルナーがかなりきついプレッシャーを受けていますが、北澤さんどうご覧になりますか？
そうですね、積極的に裏へ飛び出す動きが彼のプレースタイルですから、そうやってチーム全体でマークの意識を持たないとまたさらに点を取られてしまいますからね。
マクトミネ、
来た、
いやーファインセーブでしたね。
そうですね、ディフェンダーは完全にキーパーに助けられましたね。これマンチェスターユナイテッドとしては高さありますからね、狙ってくるでしょうね。
ちょっと浅いか、長いボールを送ります。柔らかいボール、ディフェンスをものともしません。裏のスペースを狙う。ここも堅い守りでボールを奪いますマンチェスターユナイテッド。ここでファウルがありました。
たまらず行ってしまいましたね。
幸運にも注意に終わりました。さあ誰に合わせるのか。再びセットプレーのチャンス。ロドリゲス、ピンポイントで合わせてきます。
前線出てくる人数が多いですよね。
ロドリゲス、今のチャンスはものにすることができませんでした。
今の形すごく良かったですよね。これを繰り返せばいいと思いますね。
はい、積極的に行きたいですね。ロイス、ここをかわした。スルーパスを出した。カット、ここで丁寧にコントロール。シュート、バーンディ、完全にディフェンスが一歩遅れた形になりました。しかし惜しいシーン。
絶好のチャンスでしたけどもね、うまくコントロールできなかったですね。
ダニエル・アマーティ、一旦戻します。
リズムを失ってますよね。ミドルサードでこれだけボールを奪われてしまうと、やはり可能性なくなりますよね。
プレッシャー、激しいボールの奪い合い。縦へのボール、ショー、ワンマタへのボール。さあどこに出してくる。
スペースを狙った。
どうだ、ボールをクリア。裏を狙う。このボールに触ります。おっと、ここでイエローが出ました。
これ前に当たったやつですよね。ちょっとディレイ気味ですよね。
大きく縦へ。コープ、縦へ。ウエストウッド、 北澤さん、ここまでご覧になっていかがですか？
マンチェスターユナイテッドとしては攻めている時のバランス、守っている時のバランス、非常にいいですね。
ルーズボール、レノン、ここはいいプレスというか、
シュートきた、同点。
この時間で追いつくことに成功しました。ウッド、もうここしかないというコースをきっちり決めてきます。
いやー、気持ちのいい一発でしたね。おそらく分かっていても止められなかったでしょうね、今のは。
ウッド、今シーズンの4ゴール目です。これで今日のゲーム面白くなってきました。
素晴らしい攻防を見せてくれてますよね、
はい、
やっぱり得点が入る試合っていうのはスタジアムが非常に盛り上がりますよね。
そうですね。マンチェスターユナイテッドはここで選手を変えます。さあマンチェスターユナイテッド、同時に2人の選手が入れ替わります。ボールを受けてシュート、ラストード、あと少し、今のは惜しいシーンでした。
絶好のチャンスでしたけどもね、フィニッシュがちょっと甘くなっちゃいましたね。もったいない気がしますけどもね。
長いボール、縦へ。
いいとこまで攻めたんですけどもね、この終盤でのせめぎ合いは最後まで目が離せませんね。
裏へのスルーパス、ボールシュート。マンチェスターユナイテッド、絶好のチャンス、ものにできません。
両チームともなかなかゴールをこじ開けるのは難しい状況ですよね。こういった緊迫した状況は非常に見応えありますよね。
ジョーンズ、
おっとこぼれてる。
長いボールを送ります。マクトミネ、ロイス、ポグバ、これはつながりません。
チャンスでしたけどもね、残り時間ありませんから決めたかったところでしょうね。
ロングフィードで狙う
ねえ、まだ時間ありますから、この試合どうなるか分かりませんね。
また中央へ、コーク、さあロドリゲス、チャンスを演出できるか。
いいとこまで攻めたんですけどもね、この終盤でのせめぎ合いは最後まで目が離せませんね。
マクトミネ、
マンチェスターユナイテッドとしては最後何かアイディア見せたいですよね。
こぼれてルーズボール、ポグバ、ポグバから出るな。マンチェスターユナイテッド、ここでファウルをもらいます。
いやー、かなりいい位置まで持ってかれましたからね、やむを得ない選択だったんでしょうね。
レフリーの注意が入ります。これはビッグチャンス。
もうゲーム終盤ですからね、重要ですね。
直接狙った。ポスト左をかすめていきました。どうする。
いい とこまで行ったんですけどもね、あとワンプレーあるかな。
このスルーパスは通りません。
これもファウルですもんね。
これがカードバーンリー、今のでイエローカード2枚目となりました。マンチェスターユナイテッドはこれで交代枠をすべて使い切りました。大きく縦へ。さあもうアディショナルタイムに入りました。ロイス、マルシャ、
またファウルか。
周囲に終わりました。さあつながるか、シュート。これは見事なゴール、決まった。いやー、これは素晴らしい。いやー、なんという。これは華麗なスルーパスからのゴール。タイミング素晴らしかったですね。
最後のスルーパス、縦に入れたボールもね、もう何かこう、ボールを奪っていくぞっていう勢いのあるようなスルーパスですよね。
マルシャル、シーズン5ゴール目となります。さあマンチェスターユナイテッド、試合終了。2対1、マンチェスターユナイテッド勝ちました。勝ち点3を獲得。いやー、北澤さん、最後まで全くわからない試合展開となりました。
いやー、本当もう時間がなかったんですけどもね、最後まで積極的に攻撃しましたね。そしてしっかり決めてくるあたりもさすがだなっていうふうに思いましたね。
そうですね。
Well, hello and welcome one and all. We are just about to get going with our coverage of this quarter-final tie. The two teams, after the first leg, experiencing fortunes which are very separate each from the other. On the one hand, we have the victor and the overwhelming favourites for a place in the semi-final, and on the other, those just clinging on and hoping. Well, anyone coming here has to embrace the rowdiness, the boisterousness of this venue. It is, of course, the Stadion... Well, hello and welcome one and all. We are just about to get going with our coverage of this quarter-final tie. The two teams, after the first leg, experiencing fortunes which are very separate each from the other. On the one hand, we have the victor and the overwhelming favourites for a place in the semi-final, and on the other, those just clinging on and hoping. De Kuip, often ranked amongst the most intimidating stadiums to play in, and it harks back to the 1960s and 70s in both its looks and its feel. Well, 1 foot firmly in the semi-finals, now to complete the job.
With a lead this big, it's tempting to think you're in the semis already, perhaps even beyond, but this lot are far too good for that, and I expect them to be professional enough about this.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Manchester United, oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Forward it goes. It's got through to him. Done very well to intervene. And that's put paid to a promising move. Karsdorp. Berghaus. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Breaks on here. Decent looking ball. Pulka deals with it effortlessly. Karsdorp. Tries to get it forward quickly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's been won straight back. Ashley Young. Pogba. And it's Rashford. Rashford. And that's sprayed out wide. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team now.
Phil Jones. Ashley Young has come steaming up from the back for this. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Eric Bottegin. He's got options out wide. Dashing forward at pace. Werner. McTominay.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Looks to thread it through. Lindelof with a fine tackle. Has gone out. And it's Toornstra. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And back to base. Keeper sends it forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's managed to get himself offside. Bulka sends that a long way. They get a throw in. Well played, he saw that coming. Werner. Oh, he's in! Tries a shot! Rashford gets flagged offside. Andreas Pereira.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Karsdorp. Pogba.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Out towards the flank. Berghaus delivers a cross. Pings it out wide. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's made sure that that won't get through. Deftly done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hoists it forward. Jens Toornstra. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Phil Jones. Played in with accuracy. Just brushed off the ball there. And here's Rashford. Werner. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Karsdorp. Jens Toornstra. Manchester United got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well positioned to make that interception. The move looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He's got away. Toornstra. Out to the left it goes. Lindelof gets it back. Could move up a gear here. It's come loose. And that has put paid to that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. The action has already resumed here. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Ball's out on the left now. Pogba was not to be moved. Werner plays it out to the flank. He gets past his man. Real chance! Back of the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Karsdorp. Jones battles to win it back. It's come through.
Jens Turnstra really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Turnstra. Werner. Rashford. Fosu Mensah is charging up on the overlap. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. In with the challenge. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Eric Bottegin. Out to the right. Berghaus delivers. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Pogba. Forward it goes. That intervention was very necessary. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Turnstra.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that.
Has a pop! Lindelof. It's Rashford. Dinks one in. And he's there to clear it. Feyenoord making another change here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hoists it forward. Karsdorp. Well, that's where he wants it. Lindelof does well to read it and intercepts. Berghaus. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Fosu Mensah. Rashford. He's through. Against Turnstra. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to dink it in. That has put a stop to that. Rashford has set up one goal so far. Rashford goes looking. Eric Bottegin. Karsdorp drives it forward. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Rashford. He's pinged one through here. Jones positions himself well and cuts it out. McTominay. Fosu Mensah. McTominay. And here's Rashford. Fair tries to get it forward quickly. Karsdorp. Berghaus. Going through. And here's Fair. He's had a go! It's anyone's ball. Feyenoord are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Berghaus goes short. Just brushed off the ball there. Werner. He's left his man. He's had a shot.
Good save. Keeper read that well. Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Pumps it into towering header. Pogba. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Wan-Bissaka looking to break out here. He's looked long this time. Good ball over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Wan-Bissaka goes back to base. Forward it goes. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Lindelof. Fair gets his foot in there. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. Defender's on the back foot. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Werner. Jens Toornstra plays it forward. Nossing. Berghaus. Fair. Berghaus with the short one. Two minutes to be added on. And it's played forward. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Oh, he's been flattened there. Played it short. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Great leap! There's a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? De Gea reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement.
And that's that. Manchester United through to the semi-finals. The trophy almost touchable. You cannot help but fancy them. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And shoots! McTominay hits that long. He's found his man, gets the better of his man. It's Werner! Zengin gets it away. Fuchs. Manchester United are on a great run, 5 wins in a row. Barnes. Fuchs. Dinks one in. Oh, good interception. And it's Martial. Werner. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper sends it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Just the goal. Werner! Martial. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United could not have hoped for a better opportunity. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
To get them off and running. Never any doubt. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Manchester United have an early lead. Good start. Ndidi. Barnes with the crossfield ball. Leicester coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take it off. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Fuchs has come steaming up from the back. Greatly! Great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's whipped it in low. Barnes. Pogba. Ashley Young has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Looking to break out here. Maddison. A real chance if he can get through. Ricardo Pereira. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Leicester have a free kick. Maddison. Perez shoots! And for a moment, time stood still. McTominay. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. And it's Rashford. It's Martial! Fuchs. Leicester seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Here it comes. Maddison is onto it and can take it up to meet it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Perez really showed that he wanted it more than anyone else, but maybe heading requires extra practice.
Maguire. Ashley Young. He's got through. And the ball is out of play. Albrighton. Maddison. Albrighton. McTominay. Werner plays it out to the wing. Good idea, just poorly executed. Fuchs has set up one goal so far. Plays it over to the other flank. That's put paid to a promising move. And it's Albrighton. Albrighton cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with some...
Werner! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
Maddison. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Albrighton. Ndidi. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lobs it in gently. Ricardo Pereira looking to run onto it. Big chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Marcos Rojo. Diogo Dalot. Andreas Pereira. Pogba. Manchester United can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Ashley Young. McTominay goes looking, and the flag has stayed down. Has a goal! And he just whacks it away. Hits one! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Maddison. Perez. Just brushed off the ball there. Werner. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Maddison. Tries to switch the play. Ricardo Pereira. Maddison. Perez, who's made his mark on this game. Short. Barnes! McTominay. There's Pereira. Now it's Martial. Barnes. Zengin gets it upfield. Martial drives it forward. Loose ball. It's Rashford! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second period then underway. Diogo Dalot. Pogba. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Barnes. He's got options out wide. Werner. Martial. Gets it back. Martial tore at them and just came up short.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Andreas Pereira. And it's Martial. Right through the middle. Tries to get it clear. Rashford. Ashley Young, here's the cross. Diving header! It's there!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Fuchs. Madison. And here's Perez. Tries to dink it in. What a throw in. Martial. McTominay. Pogba. Diogo Dalot. Martial tries lifting it over. Defending of the desperate variety. Martial.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
He's through the middle. Werner. He gets past his man. Lovely feet. He's had a shot. Be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, kicked off with relative ease. Barnes has been caught there, it's a foul. That's a booking, always looked it.
And this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Barnes. Ricardo Pereira. And it's all Brighton. Madison. Perez. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He goes long. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Madison. Ashley Young concedes a free kick for that. Fuchs. Barnes delivers. That intervention was very necessary. Werner. Martial provides an outlet. Going through. Zengin catches it safely. Albrighton. Referee's given a throw. McTominay. Werner is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Cut out in the nick of time. Danger averted for now. Albrighton goes long. And help's available out wide. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a goal kick. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Ndidi hoists it forward. Madison. Ricardo Pereira. Madison. Mondi. Pogba battles to win it back. He's picked him out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Rapidly approaching the end. Leicester are facing now the prospect of failing to make it into the European elite. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Barnes tries to pick out a towering header, and that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Ndidi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Perez. And he has been fouled there.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And it's played forward. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. And it's Perez, out to the right. doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lingard, forward it goes. That's a good ball, has a pop! They've done it! And surely now, the result beyond doubt.
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Mondi. And here's Perez. Rojo gets it back. Barnes. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.